Alright, let's finish up our video series on this little handheld by firing it up here and seeing all the hard work that we did on the PC. So, once it boots up and it goes into the dashboard, you can go to the music files and you can hear that audio sample that I put on here. Naturally, you can put your own audio files and use this as like a little MP3 player, which is a neat function. You can go to the videos and you can see the videos that you've made with the built-in camera. As you can see here, it's not HD, but it does look a little better on this screen what it was designed for. You can also put your own home videos on here. This is my YouTube video that I transferred from the PC onto here, and as you can see, it works pretty darn good on this little screen. So you can put your own homemade videos on here. You can put backups of your movies or something that you want to watch on the go, and it will do just fine for that. You can go back and go into the pictures. We have that picture that we took with the camera of the other cat here. And you have this image of the Indiana Jones NES box art. So there you go. It's displayed in this portrait or landscape. I'm not quite sure what the technical term for when it's long like that, but it looks good, and you can see the box art for the original game. Now, you can go to your PDF file here and see your PDF reader, and I also went with the Temple of Doom instruction booklet. Now, this PDF viewer will come up with a little screen and give you the functions, what buttons do what, and that's nice not having to guess or figure it out on your own. So you go into the e-reader, and here you have the instruction booklet, and you can cycle through, read its contents, even scroll up and down, and there you have the instruction manual for that game. Now, why did I do that, or why did I pick that particular game? And that's because a good friend of mine told me that his favorite game, the one he has very fond or nostalgic memories of growing up, was Temple of Doom for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So we go in here in this huge library of games that this thing has, and you can either cycle one at a time, which would take forever, or you can use the bumper button here to cycle big chunks at a time. You go down to the eyes, and lo and behold, there is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom on a handheld. So not only do you have the game that you can enjoy and play, but you have the box art and you have the manual. So you have taken and turned this thing into the ultimate nostalgic trip back to your kid or your old days of being a kid and having your Nintendo. So I'm not even going to pretend that I've played this game or I know anything about it. I don't, but oh, look at that. So you can swing around and you can play the game in your hand that you really just enjoyed as a kid. That is part of the magic of this little handheld. The trip back in time that you can take to your childhood. Let's quit. Now, that is covering a old licensed title, but what about if you wanted to put something on here yourself? That's where those homebrew free unlicensed Nintendo ROMs come from. A ROM being a file of a game, and if you remember, we put a couple of those directly on here from the website of the creators of them, and is perfectly legal and perfectly free. And there is that first game, Nomalos, I guess I'm saying that correctly. And here is Alia. So let's just try that. Now, here we go. This is a new NES game, 2016. So if you think about that console coming out back in the 80s, and people are still developing games for this, and they look good and they work good, I mean, that is just a testament to that console. And being able to play it on here, to get it for free off of line, to put it on here, and then to not only play the old ROMs and experiencing the nostalgia, but having a brand new Nintendo experience in your hand on a handheld device. I mean, it's just, you can't beat it. So, go in here, get past all that, go to a new game, and now you are witnessing a new experience for your Nintendo. So, like I said, that is just part of how multifunctional this little handheld device is. So, like I was saying, for around $40 on Amazon, you just can't go wrong. It's not, in my opinion, cheap, flimsy, or any of the other things that I've seen that people have talked about this thing. It's well made, well worth your money. So, if this video series has been helpful to you and you've enjoyed it, please like, follow, and subscribe. And if you like this little handheld, go out and get one. You won't be disappointed.